Challenge everything.
5 years in the making. The sequel to one of our most beloved Let's Plays. It's Nightfire, baby.
It's the one you guys remember?
Look at this goofball.
Wow, listen to this music.
I like it.
So be prepared. The second you put this game into your console and start it, they immediately throw you into it. You don't even get a title screen, you have to do the tutorial.
That's pretty old school.
I've been gotten.
So the big selling point of this game, for the most part, it's just because it's partially tied into the then recently released Die Another Day, and because they have Pierce Brosnan's face in it.
Does it have his voice?
Nope, it's someone else, but they have his face at least.
Well, damn.
They had the intellectual rights to his face, but not his voice. But you know, actors are expensive and all, so just get a guy who could kind of sound like him.
So the tutorial is just press a button when it tells you to. They auto-aim for you.
I love the tutorial's limited control.
Yeah. Once you've beaten it, you can go back and play this as if, like, you have to do everything yourself. And you can get more points and eventually a medal that way, but for now this is just the tutorial.
Whoa, got me. Did you get him?
Apparently. I don't know how this works. I think I'm supposed to be aiming at the gas cap.
That's what it looked. Oh, wow! And the helicopter got really low. Well, it went under the bridge.
I think so.
Some dangerous shit right there.
See, I would call this rail shooting, but it doesn't even look like you're moving the stick.
You can, it's just once you zoom in, it goes to where it wants you to zoom in.
Well, all right.
That was kind of a cool looking stunt, how the two cars, like, came so close to crashing.
Head over those buildings. We'll cut them off.
Wow, this sounds nothing like Pierce Brosnan.
Nope, not even close.
Like, they're a little closer in the last game, but wow.
I think the voice actor's name is Matthew Caulfield.
Brother of Max Caulfield.
They've had extensive training for this work.
That was Max Caulfield's car. Life is Strange is canceled.
Oh no. I guess he was busy shooting the rocket launcher as opposed to actually driving.
What could have gone wrong?
Man, these FMVs look atrocious.
Yeah.
Much like that car.
A nice thing, I'm playing this on the Wii, and it allowed me to play in progressive scan mode, but I don't think they really cleaned up the FMVs very well. The game itself looks a lot better.
Well, I could definitely say that the models look okay, and I think GameCube always did a pretty good job at them. But, like, there's just a lot of, like, that's a picture. Oh no, that explosion looked bad.
Yeah, the explosions looked like poop. What? Excuse me. Pardon me, teacher? No.
Look at her hair. It's glued to her cheek.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I like how they glued the bottom part. So just a whack, whack.
James Bond.
And girls everywhere scream.
'Cause you know that sounds like me, Pierce Brosnan.
Damn, they got us.
007, I've equipped your Aston Martin V12 Vanquish with several armor.
This part of the tutorial is teaching you how to drive, and we are actually controlling this time. A lot of the things the game tells you to do with your gadgets count as Bond moves when you go back and play it yourself.
Up ahead.
For example, this.
Online.
Because I'm pretty sure I did wrong in at least one take.
I'm such a good driver, Zoe. Crashes in the wall.
This isn't Zoe, this is Dominique. Though funny you mentioned that, Zoe is in this game.
Oh, good.
It's sort of a semi-sequel to Agent Under Fire. I think that's why they called it Nightfire.
Wow, those people were dashing away at the speed of light.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That bridge is your best chance.
Fuck realism. We can't have Bond killing, like, civilians. Unless it's funny.
I didn't realize that Paris is built with so many sick jumps.
Is the frame rate normally this bad?
It's just the preview version.
Oh.
The game itself actually runs at 60 FPS, but then just occasionally drops to 30.
GameCube never really had that many problems with frame rate. Ever. Maybe because it just wasn't that demanding, but... These FMVs do look like they're lower rate than the actual game, which always kind of sticks out. Oh!
Happy New Year, Jams.
Jams.
New year indeed, Dominique.
Pajamas.
I didn't swallow the drink yet! Oh, look at that beautiful picture of the Eiffel Tower.
Don't love me quietly.
Welcome to Destiny. Oh,
Intensity.
Why is everything is Destiny? I've never played Destiny, but it is like so many things, according to you.
I've said it twice, so...
3 times.
Oh man, you got me.
So apparently the theme for this game is Nearly Civilized, sung by Estero. Estero, as far as I can tell, is like a Canadian Sade.
I always found it great that this is another pretty old school, like, a lot of PC games did it back in the day, but adding live action actors into scenes like this kind of stick out, and then you had the graphic character like that. I don't look like a freak.
It's like some Roger Rabbit shit, but with terrible CG.
That is for me going back and playing it without the tutorial stuff. I might do an extra video showing what that looks like. If anything, it'll be going alongside getting the Platinum Medals, which has me going back and getting Golden Bond tokens. The game is structurally very similar to Agent Under Fire, so don't be surprised if it feels like there's some elements repeating here.
Alright. Agent Brain Thornbry.
I was trying to make Brain, Thornbrain, but it didn't have enough letters for the last N.
Oh, I get it. Brain.
Good evening,
Thornbrain.
007.
These first few levels we're going to be playing on Agent. Later levels, you really need to be playing on 00 Agent to get enough points to get a gold medal. These early ones, not so much, though.
Should an unfriendly power reverse engineer this device,
That's an
the platform's
interesting
global
way to deal with
defense
difficulty.
will be severely compromised. Recent intelligence implicates Raphael Drake in the theft. Hard to believe, as Drake is a respected green industrialist.
What an evil goatee.
International dismantles obsolete atomic reactors and decommissions nuclear.
Now, I have yet to watch Moonraker, but as far as I can tell, Nightfire is a rough Pierce Brosnan-era remake of Moonraker, in-game form.
Is en route to Drake's castle in Austria. The stolen guidance
So yes, we will eventually be going into space.
during a formal gathering at the castle.
That castle looks very GoldenEye, actually. It reminds me of the dam level.
Kind of.
Drake security.
Time to jump into this PS1 game.
As a W agent, you may have to answer aggression with aggression. Good luck, Bond.
In other words, kill anyone you want.
Wow, this is starting very Shadow Moses-y.
I sure hope these guards suck. It appears they do.
Well, I'll say at least this model doesn't have the constant smirk that the last one did.
I think that's a negative, to be honest.
It might have helped it, because he doesn't have a lot of personality.
Look, it's Roman Reigns.
He does look a little Roman Reigns, doesn't he? That gun is inexplicably small.
Now it's not.
And now it's just slightly small.
This guy right here. That's a gun I want to take early.
Ah, nice, the C-stick. Again, that was never fun to control with in first-person shooters. Oh, nice.
Yeah, not too much, yeah. The majority of the LP is played with my old controller, which is kind of loose and busted. So if it seems like I'm kind of fiddling around with the C-stick, that's why. Now this is one of 2 ways to get into the castle. This is the easy way, like just get down and duck and ride the truck right out.
Oh.
Nicely, this truck stalls right where you can jump onto it.
My truck stopped and for some reason bounced by impact. I wonder what that meant. Oh well, let's keep going.
So there's multiple ways to tackle objectives. That's pretty cool. Whoa! Speaking of tackle.
Let's get a party going! Let's get up!
Let's get in the party!
We're in the party truck now, boys! Hoy!
And we get a bond move for that.
Wow! Did you hear the quality of that audio?
But before we progress, I want to show off some failed takes first, because they're special.
Oh boy.
Mainly, I thought I could do this.
Don't worry, you brought the right man for the job. Punch, 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 punch.
They called me Smacky McGee in high school.
What I should have done is walked up and just point the gun in the guy's back, then he would have dropped it and surrendered. Taking out guys non-lethally gets you additional points, so like I could have just punched him.
Oh, why wasn't there like a cinematic of him failing? That would have been perfect.
That's another example of the controller fucking up, because I was pressing the jump button, but the Y and the D-pad just really did not work for it.
Just probably smacked his chin on the back of the fucking truck.
Once you get into the truck, you need to sort of just leave well enough alone, because this doesn't quite work if the guards are actually looking for you. And when you use the sniper, they sort of immediately know where you are.
Makes sense.
You can maybe get one shot out of the way, and then they'll just be on alert.
I'm ready. Bring it on, motherfuckers.
But now that guy sees me.
Oh, hey.
And the thing is, in order to get into the castle walls this way, the guards have to not know you're in the truck. Once they see you, like, the truck will continue to drive up to the castle, but it won't load in the next area.
So the truck just falls into cyberspace.
The game's not that badly built.
Well, again, that's probably a negative.
Yeah, the game doesn't break. That's a terrible thing. You still got a moment for that, so.
Yeah. Funny thing is, if you can screw that up that way and get the bond move, there's a separate bond move for taking the other route into the castle. I think if you're able to jump out of the truck after you've screwed it up like this, you can probably get both.
I think that guard's actually getting stuck in the truck.
Oh, that's nothing. In another take, a guard was actually stuck inside the truck, like his head was right there.
Thank you, sir. You freed me.
I knew there was another one.
Thought you were gonna fall off.
You know what? You probably don't need the silencer at this point. At least they still don't know I'm coming.
I'll show how to get to the alternate route once we get to where that loads in for this area.
Kann ich mich einen Moment ausruhen? Ich bin 6 Stunden gefahren.
Und wieder 6 Stunden zurück, Opa.
This reminds me, like, we mentioned Metal Gear Solid, but this reminds me so specifically of Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, the multiple ways to to like, tackle objectives, this is a minor thing, but the guy's speaking in another language.
That's a little vague.
Such a unique thing.
That reminds me of something very specific.
Okay, that's not a thing that happens a lot in games. Usually just all the enemies speak English, no matter where they're from.
No, there is a stealth bonus in this game. You can avoid getting caught by the guards. In these early levels, you don't need to worry about it too much.
Yeah, there's a stealth bonus, but fuck it.
Hey man, are you okay?
I hate your hat. Does that make you feel better? I'll light it on fire for you. What are you doing? What the fuck?
This is kind of a cool gadget. I remember screwing around with the micro camera a lot.
Sir, did you catch Las Plagas here?
I'm not sure how they have the circuits for the camera and the gas for the lighter in the same thing, but...
Völlig eingefroren. Die sollten uns wenigstens eine Flasche Schnaps geben. Eine Flasche Schnaps? Die sollten uns den Schlüssel zu Drakes Weinkeller geben.
Nah, I really need a hit flask. Oh god. Just give him some punchy punches. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You really need to, like, be right behind a guy for a punchy punch to work. And he needs to be surrendering.
I like how it's become the word punchy punch.
It better be for the rest of this LP or else I'm out of here.
This dude over here. He does something funny when we kill him.
Glad I didn't hear his thing, yeah. Oh.
He takes a dunk.
I'd give that dive a 3, actually.
Censored it a little bit with that fish. Oh!
I just imagine that as after getting shot, the guy came to the window. Huh, you don't see that every day.
Ooh, armor. I think.
It's a good idea to come in here and take out the green wire, not the red one. That sets off the alarm. But taking out the green one takes out searchlights later in the area.
Ooh, that's pretty... This game's really cool so far.
The one downside I will say about Nightfire is I feel like it takes itself a little too seriously compared to Agent Under Fire.
No, that's disappointing.
Like, the big thing that was fun about GoldenEye is you could just walk around with dual rocket launchers and be an asshole.
Did he shoot the gun while it was on his shoulder?
Yes, he did. Yes, it works. I'm glad I proved that. What are you yelling about, Rick? Oh shit, he shot him when he was dead. This man's terrifying. He doesn't take cover.
The balls on this guy.
Now, this won't be so relevant in these early levels, but later on, keep a very good eye on your armor. There is a bonus for having a certain amount of your health remaining at the end of the level, and obviously you get the most points if you still have all of your health. Armor does not count towards it. If anything, it's more of a buffer. So if you have full armor and you don't lose any health, you get full points. It's a good thing to keep an eye on.
Do they give you a pretty steady supply of armor?
I can't decide if they give you too much armor or not enough. Some of the later levels, it's just sort of in between.
The Bond's least favorite movie, the armor was not enough.
What is your armor? Is it that teal coating around the 007 logo?
It's the golden part around it.
I imagine it goes golden and then it goes to, like, primary colors whenever you actually get done to your health. Kind of like it did in GoldenEye.
Oh, okay, I thought the gold was underneath the teal.
No, that's the armor. And we're back to the area with the searchlight breaker box.
I mean, I like the stealth element, but it does feel a little bit weird. Like, it's more like... It feels more like a first-person shooter. I know it is a first-person shooter, but you know what I mean, like the styling of it. Like, if just other Bond games feel more suave and goofy. Right now you're going through a castle shooting guys. Do you still get the judo chop like you did in the old games?
It's a punch.
Eh.
So this is actually an alternate entrance in this area when you take the other way. And this guy spawns as soon as you walk over here. He wasn't there before, but he is now.
I got killed at point-blank range with a sniper rifle?
Sniper is pretty much a one-hit kill all the way through the game.
The gun is so small, but the flashbang is huge.
It's got a lot of bang to make.
Kind of looks like a flask or deodorant. Oh my god, and he can't...
Baby arm.
It's big and heavy because you can only throw it 3 inches.
And the light can go around walls, apparently.
Still took the guy out.
You evaporated him. Holy shit, where'd he go? I knew it. I knew it.
This gun isn't silenced, is it?
No, it isn't.
I couldn't tell. Doesn't seem to let anybody else around you know.
I've always liked that upward glance he gives. Maybe they see me up there. Now let's look at the alternate way. And here the golden PP7 is the reward we get for getting gold in this level. So you guys get to see it early.
Is it just an instant kill on everything?
Nope, I think it might give more damage.
Well,
But generally it's just cooler looking.
yeah, I thought that was weird in Agent Under Fire how the golden gun wasn't an instant kill, because I thought that was just kind of the way the golden guns worked in Bond games.
No, it has to specifically be called the golden gun.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing over there, Hans, making snow angels? Oh, oh you could have shot him in the butt.
Yeah, I hope.
You didn't want to carry that weight.
A boy can hope.
This is precarious as all hell. There are guards over there, but they can't see you when you're running, so don't worry about it.
Dark Souls, this is not.
No.
Hast du das gehört? Das kam von der Wand da drüben. Siehst du was? Nein, könnte eine Bergziege sein. Ich habe gestern eine gesehen.
Oh, the stress. Oh.
There we go. That doesn't count as a Bond move.
That would have been lame, though. You just pop up on a ledge. Bond would do that in his movies.
What?
How did you take damage from that little fall?
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken damage from that fall.
Wow,
Oh.
instantaneous.
Ow. I hurt my neck.
I'm turning down my arm volume.
Now this is probably the easiest place to get caught. Because it's very hard to tell. With those guards, you can just barely see his gun as he walk past.
Oh.
There's two of them.
Oh, yeah, I can see someone going like, yeah, time to go. Oh, shit.
It's very hard to tell exactly where they can see you. The only way you can be completely sure is if they both passed by and no one is, like, looking remotely at the window as you pass by.
I just realized they're inside the building, but they still have their breath going that way.
Yeah.
It's cold in there, dude.
Hans forgot to turn on the heater.
Can't see my hand. Gonna risk it.
Ah, tarantula starts shooting through the window.
And that's how you get a Bond move. That little tower down there is where guards spawn if they do see you. And they have really good aim.
They always do in these games.
Here, we could use a grapple. Which is a cell phone.
Man, look at that futuristic technology. Grapple on the helicopter. Oh,
That might get me caught.
but it'd be
Nah.
rad.
It would be a Bond moment, at least. Bond moment crawling in the rafters like a rat. I found a piece of cheese, Q. I'm going to enjoy it.
And that's where we come in for this area.
Wo kommen Sie denn her?
There must be some agents in the atmosphere.
And there's an example of the 007 bonus. We'll be collecting those in separate videos after the main LP is finished.
He's getting that Superman punch ready.
But for now, let's enjoy the party.
007. The guests won't take kindly to firearms. Keep them hidden to maintain a low profile.
Enjoy the party.
Not many people invited, but you know.
Every time you walk up to someone and just sort of stare them in the face, they'll say something.
This seems like a insightful conversation between you two.
Why are you always...
Enjoy the party.
Is this gonna be a theme where you just walk around with your lighter up?
Someone like a smoke?
Only for this video. Come on, say it. Other guards say basically the same thing. Enjoy the party. And then raise their eyebrows. Oh, you look unique.
I'm waiting for someone.
Oh, here I am.
You would be...
Hello.
Hello.
All the guys have the exact same face. It sort of looks like the face model for Bond in Agent Under Fire.
Well, to be fair, all the girls have the exact same boobs.
Hi. Lovely evening.
Lovely either.
Hi there.
And most of them have the same dress, too. How embarrassing. Oh my, you're large.
I will not try to impress you with my lighter skills. Sir, you appear to be blocking me. Sir.
Mike Coulter.
Excuse me.
Eh.
Now.
Get him to punch you.
Does his head seem kind of small?
Kinda. I was trying to make him say, I'm busy, but he wouldn't say it.
You'd better
I guess he wasn't too busy.
You'd better return to the parties.
Good sinking there.
Hey, look, it's Jean DiMaggio.
No party guests in here, sir.
Listen, sir, we're very impressed by your lighter and sunglasses, but...
Listen, sir, if you don't let me in, I will set this place atorch.
Better return to the parties.
Well, so this party's pretty lame. There's like 10 people here, and they're staring at each other.
There's 10 people, but they all brought clones.
And you would be...
It's their +1. It's literally a +1.
Hey, where'd my lighter go? Worst party ever.
No, there it is. Don't stare at her ass, Bond.
Scoping out the bouteille.
It's Bond. What else would you be doing?
It's Dominique. There was a reason we were saving her.
My gratitude to all for making the journey here. And now, cocktails are waiting for you in the salon.
Where you will get proper haircuts, damn it.
I have business to attend.
Go clean up your nails.
Won't you, darling?
Now he's frozen. Now he's frozen. You okay, sir? Oh,
And he freezes again.
sir. Sir.
Now, I'm pretty sure that didn't happen when I played this game as a kid. I can't tell if that's the widescreen version. Like, that's something that got cut out when they did that.
Yeah, because they did full screen, he couldn't tell what happened.
That's probably the case, because remember that happened a few times in MDK too.
I'm very glad I chose to play it in widescreen then.
Was that a boss health bar that popped up immediately?
Zoe, you're a little early.
You're the deep cover agent?
It's not as deep as it looks. Sorry to interrupt your debriefing, 007. Agent Nightshade, CIA.
Oh, I remember Agent Nightshade.
It's Zoe from Agent Under Fire,
Zoe.
with the new voice actress.
Didn't Zoe die?
Yeah.
That was her clone.
Oh, right.
Oh.
That's right.
You weren't in the parts where the real Zoe showed up.
Take this key. You won't get far without it. I better get back to the party before I am missed.
My voice acting is great.
Her accent changed like 4 times every syllable.
Right.
Dominique,
I'll create a
you okay?
distraction for you while you make your way to the conference room.
I'll get going in time.
Company issue, Nightshade?
Don't get any ideas, 007. It's armored in all the right places.
I always love that eyebrow. The sexual forehead.
Bond, don't let Drake get in your way. Use whatever means
She was a
necessary to get to
ghost.
that meeting.
I don't need to be silenced. We're pretty much automatically on alert anyway. So let's go kill some guards.
Could you show me your lighter, please? Oh! I didn't get to see his lighter. Oh.
Now he's just lighting us up.
Baby pistol shooting through the night.
It is very tiny. It looked more like he put the ammo up in his finger.
That is much bigger.
It makes a better pow sound, too. Die! The boss is still freezing up the stairs. I'll get you up here eventually.
For some reason, this game reminds me a lot of other games. Like, the graphics are starting to remind me a little bit of the PS2 version of Half-Life.
Whoa, hey. That fire's just flashing itself to alien life. I always hated that strobe light, so I decided to burn it.
Play a tune.
I could play the Bond theme on the piano.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog!
I want to go in the salon after I've killed all the people.
They said drinks, right? So, I mean...
Yay, loading screen. The nice thing when the loading screen comes up, that means that there's a checkpoint. And if you die in a checkpoint and have to restart, the game doesn't count it.
Nice.
So you can die as many times as you need to. And believe me, I died many, many times throughout this game.
Because you needed to.
Because I needed to.
Here it is, Mr. Drake. The missile guidance module we stole from...
Everything is going well. 20 of your guards are now dead.
Closer to globalization.
Like how much emphasis he put on the word stole.
Can we accelerate the other Nightfire elements as well?
Absolutely, sir. We're well underway training assault teams for the...
Get your hands off me!
You damn dirty apes!
I'm armored in my gloves.
Hey, it's a tough neighborhood.
If this security
I feel like Nightshade comes from New York.
It's your head, make you. Secure this in the safe room. I doubt she's alone. Lock the castle down. Now! And take this woman to the cable car station. I don't want her interrogation to upset the guests.
That is the least intimidating place to take a hostage. Take her to the trolley.
Take her to the next stage. Oh, they're waiting to get unfrozen for their moment.
Time for some bang bang.
Who do I kill first?
That guy.
So, I decided to host my personal security meeting to discuss security detail. Oh, God!
I don't need to worry about aim or anything.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense you have a baby pistol if you're trying to conceal it.
That's true. You're actually not able to pull it out in that earlier area.
Just the image of a guy running forward shooting a pistol around a man's head is rather amusing.
That'd be terrifying if I were the guy's head.
The other guy says, okay, we're good. Let me just try a little bit of subtle technique here. Blast!
These guys are just fucking taking a nap. Ooh, that safe looks big and important.
You would be right.
I bet there's another guy taking a nap in there. If you could aim the thing properly, Thorn.
You're out of batteries, sir.
There we go. Oh!
That would kill you.
What would be the, like, tune to the opposite of a Bond moment?
I misread that as Escape the Zoe as Escape the Zoo.
I tried to think of what the opposite of a Bond moment would be called, and for some reason the first thing that I thought of was the Eugene from Hey Arnold moment. I don't know, I thought of the first clumsy cartoon character I could. Too many C's.
The Slop Initiative.
The guards all yell things in... I'm not sure what language it is, actually.
I mean, you're in Austria, so...
Austria. So, growing up, it always felt like they were yelling things like, close the TV.
Yeah, I do... some things... I was going to mention one thing earlier, but I forget what it was. Some things do sound like other words in English. Ow. Game hole.
I defeated the James Bond, no!
Ooh. No reason for that thing to be there. I got it.
I'll figure out how this gun works, I swear.
Good thing there's just the flashiest body armor everywhere.
Somebody needs to stop creaking that metal in the song.
I think I yelled Scheisse. I've never heard that before. Now, guys, spawn out of this room. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope. No. I don't. Well, hold on.
Nope.
No, let me pull. No, you push.
Yeah, fine, fuck it. Blah!
Thorn, gonna be okay, right? Get him!
Don't kick me in the general space around me.
I thought you were gonna say, don't kick me in the genitals.
Not on my watch.
The genitals are actually on my character model.
Come on.
Are there defined genitalia on this bond?
There's also another way to get out of this room. The window, and I didn't think about that.
How James Bond of you, running away like a coward.
I can get it. No, I couldn't. Fuck it. Bond move. Still getting hurt in it.
Bullets up my ass, huh?
How did that...
Okay, you take that fall and not take damage with that little snow embankment.
Problem is, if you come down here this way, you can get to the tram faster,
No one came out here with the case.
but you still need to go back and get the suitcase from that safe.
Come on.
But back to our regularly scheduled destroying all the windows in the tram. And there's a reason I'm doing this.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll get rid of some of the windows. Duck Zoe, I hate the windows.
No, they're destroying our evil ski lift.
I might have been wrong, but it really feels like when I was a kid, if I tried to shoot a rocket through the windows, it would blow up on the glass. In a later level, it can break through the glass without exploding. But it feels like something that happened to me as a kid, so I was still doing that to be safe.
Hey, it's a Nikita.
Yep. Only this one's called a Sentinel.
God, this is so Metal Gear. But I thought for a second that since the transition from first person to the rocket is so jarring, I thought that James Bond just fucking started flying out of the car.
You're terminated.
5 rockets.
That sudden mission complete thing is both anticlimactic and kind of cool.
I could land this baby. Hold on.
Come on, Rhodosia, or whatever your name is.
Never asked.
Zoe.
Yeah. I'm never gonna remember any of the characters' names.
Nice landing, James.
I broke 3 of my vertebrae bond.
End up on top.
A lower center of gravity?
Now we'll just go freeze in the mountain somewhere. Wow, this game has platinum medals.
Yeah. I think Agent Under Fire had them. You have to get the 007 bonuses to get a platinum medal, though. And probably have to play on 00 agent mode.
Oh boy.
I can definitely tell where you're coming from when this game takes itself a lot more seriously than Agent Under Fire. I don't know if there's really gonna be a time where you could fucking win and then get hit by a train.
Nothing quite. Well, I don't know if that was something intended by the game. It just happened by accident.
I still don't see it happening, is my point.
Not really. You do some pretty silly and amazing stuff, at least. But Agent Under Fire was more a Bond pastiche. Nightfire is more a send-up of Moonraker, and it takes itself a little more seriously. I guess it's intended to feel more like a Bond movie.
Oh.
That might have actually been made.
I know for some people they said this was their favorite version of the Bond game, but still enjoyed Agent Under Fire quite a bit more, because I remember playing both of these. But Agent Under Fire just seemed way more fun and stupid.
Oh yeah. I will say, multiplayer for both games is utterly amazing, and I know multiplayer tended to color people's perceptions of some games in the past, especially when you played it with friends. I played both Agent and Nightfire with my cousins and I think my sister all the time growing up, and holy shit, multiplayer is so fun in both of these games. It's sort of a travesty that I didn't play multiplayer for the first one.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna consider doing it for this one. If anything, it allows you to play with bots, so I can at least show off some of the things you can do. Multiplayer is so fun and so sort of free in how silly it can get.
It's probably just a carryover from GoldenEye, because GoldenEye was also a pretty silly multiplayer mode.
Oh, they go sillier.
Nice.
But that was more or less the intro to Nightfire. only gets weirder from here.
I look forward to it.
Space!
Well, first more snow, then Japan, then eventually space.